brought up next to the branch line that used to run from Southport to Preston, long since closed, but I always remember that advance notice of a train was received because the smoke would billow under the bridge nearby before it arrived. Gosh, this is fantastic! On this side we have an example of Oliver Cromwell, and on this side we have an example of the Black Five, both of which are coming today and tomorrow.
The last steam train to come to Seaford was actually a special that was laid on by a party of, shall we say, train spotters, which actually stopped at the old Bishopstone station at the tide mills en route.
It's been much better than I thought it was going to be, particularly when we had the deluge at about 9:30 this morning. didn't half come down there. I thought it was going to be like that all the time. It's going to be horrible. But we've been inundated with people. We've told a lot of people information, and it's been great. Yeah.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! The organisers today are so very, very grateful to all those who brought music, drama and their stalls and expertise. Seaford, you are magic! God save the Queen!
It went back to Brighton via Newhaven, where it had to shunt into the old marine station to allow 2 or 3 service trains to go through. It was re-watered there and then went back to Brighton, thence to Eastbourne and Hastings before going back up to London.
Well, it's a Britannia class, one of the most successful passenger classes on British Railways. All scrapped long before their time expired. A Pacific locomotive, and one you don't very often see. In fact, you wouldn't have seen anything like that on this line for getting on for 50 years.
He did troop trains, and he did the boat train and the ammunition trains, and his engine was the Atlantic called Beachy Head, which is the one that they are rebuilding at the Bluebell Railway at the moment.
Oh, that's the same train?
It's not the same one, it's bits and pieces, but they're calling it Beachy Head. I think he finished on the railways in the early 50s. More or less when steam finished on the line.
Yeah, 8:30 from Kensington and Olympia.
The train coming in today is celebrating the 150th anniversary of the opening of the extension from Newhaven to Seaford by the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway.
What do you think of today?
I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's great to see a steam engine down here and to see a Class 33 as well.
And there are lots of locomotives around the world and even your favourites.
That's right.
But some are made up of stories and some there are stories and there are some about toys, about lots of steam engines.
That's right.
But you can go to railways, like you find Stepney, and you get to see lots of railways on different trains. And you can go with your mummy and daddy.
And are you a collector, Jack? Have you got a little miniature railway? Have you got a little miniature railway at home?
No, but I have.
You have?
Yes.
We both have.
It's our railway.
Right.
We've got a shed in the back garden,
Yeah.
24 foot by 8 foot,
Yeah.
and it's a double L gauge layout, which will be based Southern region, 1960s, so we'll have diesels and steam engines on there. I'm also a very keen modeller, so I do lots of models and locomotives.
Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye, see you at Allen Park.
Goodbye.
Well, at the end of the day, this has been a great event for the area and Seaford in particular. Congratulations and thanks go to all who organised it.
We're supposed to get to Kensington at 8:32 tonight.
8:32. Oh, well, safe journey back, and thank you for bringing such great fun to us.
Yes, this train will turn after it gets back to Kensington Olympia tonight. The train then goes empty to Seaford depot, southwest London, where the stop in locomotives kept.
Well, thank you very much for that. We've all enjoyed it here, you know. We've had a great time. Certainly in Seaford, we've had a wonderful time.
Excellent. We aim to
and
please.
thank you very much indeed for all that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's been a lovely, enjoyable weekend. Normal services resumed.